That's all we got.
Well, I think it is on me to welcome everybody to celebrate the wedding of Sam and Chloe this morning. I have to thank everybody for coming, and I have to thank Sam and Chloe for choosing me to play such an important role in their ceremony. I know they know that I hate being the centre of attention, so that was nice of them too. Although I do think that it might have just been a plan of theirs to keep me away from the alcoholic beverages for as long as possible. However, I've been nervous all morning and I drink while I'm nervous, so that could have spectacularly backfired. We will wait and see. And I will keep things short, as I know that there are a fair few keen Pokemon hunters out in the congregation this morning, seen a couple of Pikachus down by the river, so keep that in mind for later. Right, I would like to welcome everybody here this morning or this afternoon, and I think first of all it's important for us to think about the time that Chloe and Sam are going to spend together and think about what that marriage means to them. So I'd like to invite Lauren and Natalie and Julie up to share a few readings, a few passages. Natalie, if you would like to take the floor.
Just come here.
Yeah, we right in the middle. This is a reading called Union. You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car or over a meal or during long walks. All those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher, for you've learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will never be quite the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, and this is my wife.
Blessing for a marriage. May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements a marriage should bring. And may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness as to help you to know your fullness. A mountain needs a valley to be complete. The valley does not make the mountain less, but more. And the valley is more a valley because it has a mountain towering over it. So let it be with you and you. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel one another. May you embrace one another, but not out-encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with one another, and not fail in the little graces. May you look for things to praise, often say, I love you, and take no notice of small faults. If you have quarrels that push you apart, may both of you hope to have good sense enough to take the first step back. May you enter into the mystery that is the awareness of one another's presence, no more physical than spiritual, warm and near when you are side by side, and warm and near when you are in separate rooms of even distant cities. May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. May you love and may you find it loving one another.
The blue dot. Lost somewhere between immensity and eternity is a tiny blue dot that we humans call home. And yet our species is young and curious and brave and shows much promise. In the last few millennia, we have made the most astonishing and unexpected discoveries. We are constantly reminded that humans have evolved to wonder, that understanding is a joy, that knowledge is a prerequisite to survival. Our little planet floats like a mote of dust in the morning sky. All that you see, all that we can see, is exploded out of a star billions of years ago. And the particles slowly arrange themselves into living things, including everyone here and all of us. We are made of star stuff. We are the mechanism by which the universe can comprehend itself. The world is so exquisite, with so much love and moral depth. We should remain grateful every day for the brief but magnificent opportunity that life provides. The sum of all our evolution, our thinking, our accomplishments is love. How on earth can you explain in terms of chemistry and physics so important a biological phenomenon as love? Put your hand on a stove for a minute and it seems like an hour. Sit with the person you love for an hour and it seems like a minute. That's relativity. A marriage makes two fractional lives one whole. It gives two questioning natures a renewed reason for living. It brings a new gladness to the sunshine, a new fragrance to the flowers, and a new beauty to the earth, and a new mystery to life.
Now, we are here, and the purpose of marriage, as we've just heard, is that you always love, you care for, you support each other through both the joys and the sorrows in your life. Now, today, I'd like Sam and Chloe to exchange the vows that they both shared yesterday. And those vows were a promise of their lifelong commitment with each other, giving us, their family and friends, an opportunity to meet together and help celebrate your happiness and impart our own messages of love and support. So, we'll do this all again. I now ask you, Sam, did you take Chloe to be your lawful wedded wife, to be loving and faithful to her for the rest of your life together?
I did.
And Chloe, good, because I hadn't banked on what I'd do if you said I didn't. Chloe, did you take Sam to be your lawful wedded husband, to be loving and faithful to him for the rest of your life together?
No.
We've got a problem.
I did.
Now, if you'd like to repeat after me, I'll go you first. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Sam,
to witness that I, Sam,
did take you, Chloe,
did take you, Chloe,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
And Chloe, your turn, again. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Chloe,
to witness that I, Chloe,
did take you, Sam,
did take you, Sam,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
from this day forward,
from yesterday forward,
and to do anything I tell you to.
and to do anything I tell you to.
Now, I think you've already got your rings on. I would normally, in this situation, be asking Tom to come forward with the
Amos.
ring, but I think Amos is going to bring forward Chloe's ring.
Thank you. Can you give it to Sam?
You give it to
please?
Sam.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amos. Now, Sam, if you repeat after me again. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our love,
as a symbol of our love,
and all that I am I give to you.
And all that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you,
All that I have, I share with you.
even my bagpipes.
Even my bagpipes.
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
to be faithful and loyal,
to be faithful and loyal,
in good times and bad.
in good times and bad.
May this ring remind you always
May this ring remind you always
of the words we have spoken today.
of the words we have spoken today.
Now, Chloe, we'll go through yours. We'll say gave instead of give. All right? I gave you this ring
I gave you this ring
as a symbol of our love,
as a symbol of our love,
and all that I am, I give to you.
and all that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
to be faithful and loyal,
to be faithful and loyal,
in good times and bad.
in good times and bad.
May this ring remind you always
May this ring remind you always
of the words we have spoken yesterday and today.
of the words we have spoken yesterday and today.
Now, we have nearly reached the end of the service, and in my experience, it's now time for the celebrant, or myself, to impart some words of wisdom on how to build and nourish the perfect marriage. However, I know that a strong marriage requires work and commitment, and I don't think I'm qualified to impart those messages myself. So, I went around this week and asked some children at my school for their advice on how to build the perfect marriage. So here are a few of my favourites. Now, some children were more helpful than others. Tatiana, aged 3, said, after 3 minutes of silence, stood there in 3 minutes of serious contemplation, I don't know everything, but I can count in hundreds, tens and ones. So, good for Tatiana. She's only 3. I'm not sure how much that's going to help you guys. We will see. Now, firstly, I like this one. The golden rule for marriage from Shariam, age 6. Don't kill your wife. So, yeah, Shariam will be right on when he gets there. Solomon, age 7, you'll like this one. Solomon, age 7, to make your wife happy, give her lots of rings and drinks. So, bear that one in mind. Fabienne, age 6, says you are not allowed to hurt the lady. It's against the law. But the woman can hit the man. So, up in court, call Fabienne. Elisa, age 6, when you do things wrong, say sorry and forgive each other. Oh. That's lovely from Elisa. Areli, again, this seems to be a running theme. Maybe they've met Buffman before. Areli, the wife has to give the husband lots of drinks. So, I'm sure we can start that one this afternoon. Get it off to a flying start. Samuel, age 7, make up songs for your wife. There's guitars. I mean, I'm sure we can get one out later. Nice. After she's given you lots of drinks. I like this. Alicia, always be happy with each other. Herbert, age 6, when each other leaves the house, make sure you say goodbye. I think I can guess what Herbert's parents were arguing about the night before I had. Patricia, age 5, you'll like this one. Do the cleaning, girls only. I didn't say it was Patricia, age 5. Somebody needs to have a word with Patricia.
Or Patricia's dad.
Patricia's dad. And finally, a beautiful one to end on, Ella, age 4. You have to cuddle each other and always listen. Now, well done, Ella. They write it for you, really. Yesterday was a new beginning. May you two have many years of happiness together, and in those years may all of your hopes and dreams be fulfilled. But before all that, may you get through today unscathed and survive the homebrew. I've heard it's pretty lethal. It gives me great pleasure to invite everybody to join me in celebrating Sam and Chloe, husband and wife. If I'm not mistaken, there are some drinks to be had. So I believe there is a champagne reception to happen.
I think we're going to walk out.
We're going to
Yeah.
walk up this way. Bubble time.
After two, yes, I was given one other important piece of information to impart. Don't throw confetti, you'll be kicked out. You can, however, wave, blow, dance around with bubbles, I think. That's all right.
We're going to put the music on top.
No, I don't mind.